Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in. The defect detector has been a very important part of the railroad that has been used ever since the 1960s. Most, if not all, defect detectors in the United States consist of a HBD and DED detector. HBD stands for hot box detector, while DED stands for dragging equipment detector. To make sure the train is in working order, railroads typically try to have a defect detector every 20 miles or so. Infrared sensors point up towards the bearings of the cars as the train passes, measuring the temperature of the axles. An overheating axle, or hot box, can cause axle failure, fires, and even derailments. The flaps you see here are for dragging equipment, so if something is dragging from the train, it will hit these flaps and break a circuit, catching the defect. After the flaps have been hit, they will spring back up to their original positions in case of more dragging equipment. The little squares you see here are called transducers. They keep count of the number of axles on the train, and they keep an eye out for wheel imperfections like flat spots and cracks. They are found by a magnetic field emitted by the transducers. Once all the data from the defect detector is compiled into the processors housed inside the bungalow, an artificial voice transmits the data to the train crew by a radio transmission. Once the train hits the defect detector, the radio transmission starts with a greeting stating the railroad's name, milepost, and the track number the train is currently on. After the greeting, and once the train has passed over the defect detector, the greeting repeats itself, states the defects, and then states the number of axles on the train. Some defect detectors even tell the speed and length of the train. If there is a defect in the train, the transmission will sound like this. This audio is from a test of both a hotbox and a dragging equipment defect.
Hotbox, north, side, axle 106. Hotbox, north, side, axle 109er, dragging equipment from axle 165 to axle 167. Total axle 300. End of transmission.
One thing is for sure, the defect detector is a very important and needed piece of equipment for the railroads today.
Detector, milepost 436.6, track main 1, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axles 2, 4. Detector out.
Track 05006 on the 333, zone 1, clear signal, 435-8, no defect. East Bank clear, no defect. 50 up.